Theranos is the largest fraud hitting the Silicon Valley, and the company's founder, Elizabeth Holmes, is facing criminal charges. In this video we'll talk about 2 ways to look at all the drama unfolding before us, yet again. Hello and welcome to the channel. One way to look at it would be that we should care a little less, because these are not public investors that she conned, if it was a con. These are sophisticated investors with immense clout and influence. They get to sit on the board. They get to see the inner workings of the company and the business. They get to have a say in many key decisions. And in some ways, they are also liable, culpable. A slightly cynical take could be that the investors were in on it. They wanted enough time to dress up the company and hand it over to the next guy down the road. They just have to keep it together till the next round of funding, when they can exit with decent returns. They have to keep the show on the road till the next stop, when they can get down, and someone else gets to be the driver. In fact, this is the game that all investors are playing all the time with all their investments, bar none. Investors, when they part with their money, are very careful, as they should be. They hire expensive accountants to look through the financials, and figure out if something is amiss. They hire expensive lawyers, who are tasked with creating watertight contracts. These contracts define what the company and its founder can, or cannot do. To ensure that the founder is sticking to the terms of the contract, the investors get to sit on the board of the company. It is supposed to give them a clear oversight. The board can question, approve or disapprove what the founder is planning to do. In extreme cases, they can even bring in new chief executives to better execute plans. However, founders are pretty important too. In some ways, they are the ones animating the project. It is them who are in the driver's seat. It is their vision that the investors have bought into. They have bet a lot of money on the founder that his or her vision will come true. Now that the vision is unviable, investors don't like it and there are lawsuits. Maybe that is the story of Theranos. Another way to look at it will be that she almost pulled it off. Theranos raised close to $1 billion over its lifetime. Some of the people who gave money include Tim Draper, the Walton family, Rupert Murdoch, Carlos Slim of Mexico, members of the Cox family, and Trump's education secretary Betsy DeVos. These are all very, very rich people, and rich people investing in their personal capacities points to very strong relationships. It means that Elizabeth Holmes is extremely good at networking, and her company, Theranos, benefited from that. She also managed to recruit some very big names to the company's board, like Henry Kissinger, Tim Mattis and George Shultz. An ability to raise funds and improve the company's profile. These are fundamentally important qualities to have in a founder, because a startup is built on promises. How do you get people to give you a lot of money for an idea? By making big promises, by selling them a grand vision of the future. The process of building something up from scratch is uncertain, painful, and a lot of hard work. How do you recruit people to do that uncertain, painful and hard work? By making big promises, by selling them a grand vision of the future. At most times, it is the founder who is holding all the threads, keeping it all together. Sometimes, it comes off. The founder may be supremely talented across multiple skills, from raising funds to recruiting influential personalities to the board, to hiring skilled employees and team members, to managing the day-to-day challenges of running a business. In such times, the business succeeds, the investors make a ton of money, the founder is well rewarded, the media praising him garners a lot of viewership, and we get to bask in their reflected glory. Everything is right with the world. However, at other times, it does not come off. The founder may be supremely talented across multiple skills, from raising funds to recruiting influential personalities to the board, to hiring skilled employees and team members, to managing the day-to-day challenges of running a business. But the problem is too hard to solve, and the initial successes turn out to be false positives. The business fails. To make matters worse, it is discovered that one of the skills of the founder is prevarication. Everyone is super upset, and rightly so. The investors lose a ton of money, the founder faces many lawsuits, the media criticizing him garners a lot of viewership, and we get to enjoy the feeling of schadenfreude. Or maybe that is the story of Theranos. Anyways, so that's it for this video. Give a like if you are still here and I'll see you in the next one.